What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Hope you all are having a great day. For today's video, I want to talk about the LA Clippers and can they compete for a championship this year. So let's get into it. So obviously, LA Clippers coming off a playoff last year in the bubble, losing to Denver, blowing a 3-1 lead. Playoff P, Paul George, he was struggling down the stretch. He was hitting balls off the backboard, not looking good. Then you have Kawhi Leonard. He was trying to carry the team. He just wasn't enough. And everyone else around them, they just weren't up to par where they should have been. Going into that, I had favored the LA Clippers to win the championship last year just because they had 10 deep. Their backups, their 5 backups could have been elite starters on other teams. So for them to not win last year was a huge letdown, especially in the bubble in that circumstance. They had a great opportunity to win a championship and be the best team in LA, but they couldn't do that. And this year, I think their team is worse. You know, to be honest with you, I don't think their team is as good as they were last year. Therefore, there's better teams in the West than them, and it's, you know, I thought they were going to be successful. I thought they were going to have this great team, but they just keep going back each and every year, and it's frustrating to watch this team. Like, they can never be good. Whatever they do, they just can never be good. You know, Kawhi Leonard, he can't carry the team the whole dang time. And Paul George, when he's on, even when they're both on, they don't have anyone to, like, play with. They don't have anyone to help them. Serge Ibaka can only do so much. They lost Montrezl Harrell in free agency, so it's a big task for the Clippers. I don't want to say they can or can't win the championship because obviously anyone can. That's in the playoffs, but I just don't. I see at least 4 teams better than the Clippers starting the playoffs this year. I have in the West. I have the Lakers are better than them. The Jazz are better than them. Denver's better than them, and I think the Phoenix Suns are better than the Clippers. So that's 4 good teams in the West that already are better than the Clippers. They already have to do more work than them, and Portland's right there. So I can't say that they're going to win a championship. I can't even say they're going to win the West. But if I can tell you this thing, if they don't get it done next year, there's going to be some people on the hot seat. There's going to be, will Kawhi Leonard want to continue being there? You know, will he go somewhere else? I think he made the wrong decision personally. I would have stayed in Toronto. 1, with the money. 2, you're in the East. You know, there's better opportunities in the East to win. In the West, there's at least 6 teams that can easily win the conference. So it's a flip of a coin. But for the Clippers, for you Clipper fans watching, I don't want to give y'all any excitement, any letdown, but I really don't know how to predict it this year. Can they win a championship? Of course. Can things happen? Of course. But I'm not going to say 100% guarantee they can win a championship. It's just the wild, wild West it's crazy. You don't know who's going to win. My favorite right now is, I still have to go with the Lakers. I still have to. They have LeBron in his prime. AD, if they're all healthy, the Lakers will make it out of the West. But on the other hand, you have the Clippers. They got Rondo, great acquisition, great point guard. He's a playoff point guard. He doesn't really show up in the regular season, but in the playoffs, he plays like an all-star. So definitely a great acquisition for the Clippers. Do I think that could change them? No. One player, of course, can't change you, but you know, I just got to give them that chance because they have Kawhi Leonard. They have Paul George and company with them, so, you know, I can never bet against them. I think it's going to be the Clippers and Lakers in the conference finals this year. I think it's finally going to happen, LA versus LA. I think the Lakers are going to get on top this time. Unless they're injured, the Clippers will win. But if the Lakers are fully healthy, like fully available, fully healthy, I think the Lakers will win. But yeah, that's my prediction for these LA Clippers. I think they were a big letdown last year. Let's see if they can turn the tide and be great this year and finish with a Western Conference championship and then maybe an NBA championship. So if you're a Clippers fan, be sure to comment down below. What do you think your team will do this year? Do you think they will be great? Do you think they'll finish the year strong and make it conference finals, maybe make the NBA finals? Let me know in the comments below. Other than that, be sure to like this video and subscribe. Peace.